We could use your help.
Nice seeing you again. That looks nice. Always a pleasure, Agent.
You like electricity? I like electricity. And now, thanks to the wind turbine blimp, we've got all the electricity we could ever use.
Hello.
So yeah, nothing too technical, but I was part of the team.
The 50-pound weight is always
And
sticky.
the turbine should cover all
I'm not
our
sure I
power
want to know
needs.
who's
It
responsible.
was great to help out on a project that meant something.
Agent, we intercepted this communication from the True Sons. Listen.
Why would there be a water fountain on the roof of a museum?
I thought fire safety training was going to be boring as hell.
If we could
It's
figure out how
actually
to
kind of
turn the
interesting.
damn thing on, that'd be a start.
This message came from the True Sons camped out in one of the museums at the National Mall. If they're sitting on a source of water over there, we've got to go check it out.
5 months ago, I was part of the USDA's DC-62 research team. Our lab got quarantined, and I'm the only one who made it out. But our research is still in there, and in the wrong hands, it could do a lot of harm.
Electronic device detected.
Look, you tell him that this isn't up for debate. He needs to stand the fuck down.
I'll try reasoning with him, but you know how he gets.
I know he's going to get you all killed if he keeps this shit up. Deal with it. Out. Hey, there's a True Sons munitions stockpile a couple blocks south of here at the Department of Justice building. It's a risk we can't tolerate. Would you be up for some sabotage?
Hey, sugar. It's good to see you. You know you've done something unthinkable. You've given us hope. I think Kelso and I both lost sight of how important that is. I hate to ask more of you when you've already done so much. But if you find yourself in the vicinity of the police headquarters over on Indiana Avenue, I could use your help with a personal matter. It's nothing urgent, but it would mean a lot to me.
Agent, hello.
The rooftop terrace is now officially open. That's our biggest share space, perfect for the whole community.
Civilians in danger.
Isn't efficient. We should be trying to improve.
We've got a better setup for our solar panels. With the new configuration, we've increased our input and can now run more lights at night.
Hey, friend. Name's Charles Douglas. I'm to supervise the shooting range they've set up in the basement of the White House. Looking forward to working with you, mate.
Looking good, Agent.
I have a big favor to ask. The Declaration of Independence is still in the Archives building. I'm hoping you'd be willing to bring it back. I know we have more immediate problems to solve, but we could all use a reminder of what we're fighting for, and what we stand to lose.
Portable device detected.
Hello, Agent. I've been recruited to help you survive in the Dark Zones. I'll be heading over to the base of operations soon, so come and visit me and I'll explain more. I'm looking for an agent to recover supplies from Dark Zone East. I've spent time in the Dark Zones, and I know a thing or two about the hazards and the opportunities you can find inside those walls. Follow my advice, and you just might make it out alive.
Portable electronic device detected.
They're roaming as far south as the mall now. And it's only a matter of time before they clash with the True Sons for real. There's been a few skirmishes already. Too bad we just can't sit back and let them kill each other off. The Hyena Council's just a bunch of chicken shit gangsters. Shouldn't be too hard to encourage them to turn on one another. I'd love to see that. Wouldn't we all? Listen, how's Ellie doing? Can't say. She doesn't talk much. At least she's here. With you. Yeah. It's pretty bad out there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not sure we'll survive the spring. But hey, can't give up, right? Extremist mode. Indeed.
Civilians in distress. detected.
Yeah! We took him down. We should keep moving.
Electronic device detected.
This is it. Check it out. It's a roof. What about it? It's easy to defend, that's what. Indeed it is. And we're close to the FBI, too. The JTF has a pretty strong presence here. What? Are you saying we should stay here? Best option yet. What about water, electricity? We'll start collecting rainwater in those barrels over there, after we clean them. And I'll ask Mika if it's possible to get some power up here. See? I told you it was a good spot. And we can set up our own plays downstairs. Did you see that stage? Alright, whatever. Should I go tell the others? Please do. Tell them we found a new home.
Friendly control point detected. Friendly control point nearby.
You lead. We'll back you up.
Russians nearby. Friendly control point detected.
Time to die! Just need to get this in here. Come on, where are they? weathered the storm.
I hadn't even picked up a gun before this started.
Food supplies detected. Friendly control point nearby. Detected. Friendly control point in proximity.
Days like this, I miss barbecues and eggs. Got a good feeling about this.
Let's go!
Some hyenas got their hands on a Shade Tech cache.
They took it to a hotel they used for sorting all the goods they pillaged from civilians and rival factions. Recover it and bring it back to the White House.
Friendly control point nearby.
Four of them? We can take them, right? I don't know what to do!
Grenade out!
I'll take care of them. Let's push them back! Leave it to me.
Hope your next mission goes well.
Russians nearby.
The hyenas are holding a Shade Tech cache in that hotel. Get it back.
You do so much for us.
Secure the area. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Addison? Nah, it's just Meteorite. I guess everyone else is out and about, so just Meteorite, just kind of running through this solo.
Portable device detected.
Now? Hold up. They're still too spread out.
This is gonna be good.
Not if they notice us first. Keep your goddamn head down.
Look at those idiots.
You started a new Division 1 game? Is that what you're saying? Div 1?
Your fucking head down.
What are we waiting for? They're not even armed. This is gonna be a fucking piñata party.
If you're expecting candy, you're in for some disappointment.
The candy isn't the fun part. The fun part is seeing it fly You whacked the shit out of the pinata. I don't think I'm gonna be too disappointed.
Incoming backup request.
I don't even have Division 1 installed, so dude, they don't scale in that game as well. So if you're like level 6, right, they don't I don't, unless they change that. I don't remember. You had to be like, if you were grouped with level 30s, you had to be level 30 yourself, right? Okay, what am I doing here? I gotta go into this hotel. Let me text Eric again, see if he's awake. Take what we need. Yeah, my mouse tends to accelerate sometimes. Like when I'm aiming here, it just accelerates for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Especially on the camera movements.
The cache is a built-in locator. I've got a read on its position. Looks like it's somewhere below you.
Okay. Wake up, sheep. USA is fucked. So you can play up, not down. Okay. Yeah, I remember like trying to be a low level and leveling with somebody else, so it just made it a nightmare. At least they got the scaling right in this game. Shit.
You're right on that Shade Tech cache.
Okay. Now what? I don't think Eric's awake. Might have made him stay up too late last night. Is there anything around here? No. Is this the cache?
Multiple hostiles inbound.
where you tossed around? Yeah, playing Division 1, man. If you're low level, you definitely feel really useless. I think I remember poor Eric when we first started him off, and he was low level. He would just get one-shotted.
The exit is up ahead. Time to check out.
That's it? That's all I had to do? Okay, that's not bad. Oh, man. Speaking of being tired. Oh, shit. Never mind. Oh shit, shield dude. You know what? I haven't upgraded the clip stuff yet. I haven't gotten that far into the crafting, so I'm a little behind as far as the clip size. I guess I should look into that. But I get sort of tunnel vision, right? And I tend to like when I'm in an area, I tend to like try to want to clear out this area before I go do anything else, right? Before I focus on trying to do all the other main missions. I don't know, I get tunnel vision for like that one area. Being a, kind of a completist idiot, I like to just focus on one area and then I move on, and so I end up not getting upgrades till much later. That's my own fault. That's my own, whatever you want to call it. Habit. Yeah, it would be nice to have a 60-ish clip. Are we done? Good. Ooh.
Good work. Take that Shade Tech cash to the quartermaster when you get a chance. Might as well get some use out of it.
So we got blueprint flash hider. Oh, at a level. Good. Field persistent. Okay, what else did I get? Damn, I got a lot. Let's see. I don't really want an MP5. I don't want that. Don't want that. Knee pads and a shotgun. Okay. I don't think I need. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade. 8 mag, 160 RPMs. That's a nice looking shotgun, though. I don't. And then more mods. What did I get for mods? A turret. Can I do a turret while it's not equipped? Hang on. How do I do that? I wonder if I can. Can I? No, I guess not. Okay. So that side mission is done. Now what is this? Anomalous mission. Respond to a call for backup from a fellow division agent.
This is Andrew Edwards to fellow agents.
This blueprint unlocks a magazine weapon mod that increases extra rounds. Well, there it is. Speak of the devil.
I'm on my own out here. Wouldn't say no to some backup.
Oh.
Food supplies detected.
Hey, Agent, I see you.
Oh no!
Food supply. Now where's the food? Okay, hold on. All agents have gear, but the best agents have style. Use the apparel to customize your agent's looks. I don't really care about that. Oh, I can also buy it. You're level 15 now in Division 1.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
God, everyone went back to play Division 1. That's nuts. I think the sound was better. I felt like the sound, the one thing I think that they got that was worse, definitely worse in this game, was the sound. Like the guns are too quiet. It feels like, you know? I felt like the sound, the gunfire, the gun battles were a lot more, had a lot more oomph, you know, a lot more kick. They sound a lot more quieter. Let me see, I don't need to.
Got a call for assistance from a division agent. Name Andrew Edwards. Last known location, inside the control point. Agent, I need you to head in there, find Edwards, and offer support if needed.
Alright, how do I get in here? Yeah, like the gun rounds are just way too quiet for my taste, you know? They still haven't, like, I remember seeing a comparison video when this game first came out of the gun sounds from Division 1 compared to the Division 2, and they were obviously quieter. Division 1 sounded better, and I would have thought that they might have taken that and fixed it, but it is what it is, right?
Shine distress signal detected.
That's not good.
Distress signal. Okay. Oh, this is that one where I can get a mask for doing these, right? Hold on. How many of them are there? I think I already have this on my phone. No. Something like that. I think, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. Where do I go?
Object of interest detected.
St. George and the Dragon. What is this? Painting? Okay, where's this thing at? Do I have a... Oh, I do. Oh. Well, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to use that. Oh, but it's not. I hate 3 rounds. Whatever. Oops. What did I miss?
Agent, I'm having some problems with your comms. Audio is breaking up.
Okay, why did we stop beep? Is this where I find the first hunter or something like that? I can't remember. Oh, yep. I kind of remember this one.
System disrupted. Agent in need of backup. You have been promoted to group leader. An agent from your clan has joined your team.
Well, hello, hello, hello. I guess, how much does this guy got?
Group augmentation activated.
Now what? Get him, Omar. Get him, Omar.
Agent, are you alright? Lost contact for a while. Poor Edwards. Reading his biometrics. His last hours were not pretty. I'll send a team out to bring him home. As for you, Agent, I'm glad you're still standing. Let's keep it that way.
How do I get out of here?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Question.
Yes,
do
sir.
you watch YouTube car videos?
I do.
Do you watch a guy named Tavarish?
I don't know why.
I've been watching this dude. He's got two channels. He's got like a channel with his name, Tavarish, and then he made a second channel with a couple buddies of his called Wrench Every Day, where they go out and they buy like salvage cars.
I
and
think
then
I've heard
they
the Wrench
kinda
Every Day.
rebuild them.
I think I've heard of the Wrench Every Day. What were they recently working on?
I don't know. I just watch whatever random videos YouTube recommends. Like actually the one I'm watching right now, it's from April of 2019. They're working on a 300ZX. But it's kind of like he's Russian, but if you like look at him, he doesn't look stereotypical Russian.
Okay.
Like he actually almost looks like Middle Eastern.
Okay.
But he's Russian, and he's like really good. And then he has a buddy of his, Jared, and there's a guy named David he's working with now. And these are like straight up mechanic types. And they sit there and they rebuild these cars that they bought. Like the big one that got me into watching his show was he had bought the hero car from Fast and the Furious 9 that Tyrese was driving. It was a Lamborghini Murcielago.
Okay.
Like orange, and like he bought it from the studio.
Okay.
And like he bought it for like 80 grand.
Oh wow.
And this is like a $800,000 car.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a $400,000 car, maybe not 800, but super cheap. You basically got it super cheap.
Yeah.
And him and his buddies, they actually rebuilt it, made it back into like a car. Because again, like for the movie, they had like reinforced it with roll cages and
Right.
and the body was leaving a lot to be desired because again it got dented and broken in the movie and they kept having to repaint it and rebondo it every time, so
Yeah.
they did some work. And anyway, it ended up looking like just beautiful. And then he took it to like this car show down in Las Vegas he goes to every year, and it's just awesome. And then me and my son, we love watching it because I could never do this because I don't have the skill to do that. But they literally, they said like they take apart like whole engines and then just like put it back together, and it actually works.
You have the skill, you just don't have the tools. That's the problem. It's the same problem I have, right? I just don't exactly.
That's what I always told my ex. I just don't have the tools.
Well, I think the tools that she needed were a little different.
Wait for
These
you
are
to
the tools
cue
you can actually buy at the auto center.
right on cue. There's Wit.
Yep.
Right when that's like the most obscene thing I have to say. There's Wit.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean it's just oh, what the hell was that? What the hell is this?
Which is funny though, because my son tells me that he wants to drive fast cars when he gets big, but he doesn't want to be a mechanic. He's like, I don't want to fix the cars. He's like, I just want to drive them fast.
Plenty of guys
I was
do
like,
that.
all right.
Plenty of guys do that.
Like, you're going to NASCAR. I get it.
Yeah, I mean it's just a matter of remembering where things go, really. And you have to, like, if you're rebuilding engines and stuff like that, you just have to make sure that you have all the proper tools. Which, doing a complete engine rebuild, right, you need the stands, you need the cherry picker, you need all the proper tools to pull that engine out. And then the proper diagrams, because unless you've been working on the same engine your entire life, most guys need, most mechanics will need a diagram to put that engine back together, right? Because they'll need the torque specs and all of the, the little one-offs that particular engines tend to have, right? Like, sometimes like a import engine like a BMW will be like, no, don't use, this kind of sealant, use red sealant or something like that. And, so
right.
You'll just have to get the manual and take your time. Just the key is always just to take your time and to have the space to do it, right?
And to have the money to buy the cars in the first place. And then
that helps.
Or steal them.
Well, and so
or steal it.
A lot of times, like that guy, he's just been around long enough to know where to get the cars, right? Like a lot of times.
Yeah, he actually goes to this place
auctions
that he recommends online, and it seems pretty interesting. Like you put in like what car you want,
Right.
and it'll actually go to like all of these different car sites and actually tell you what these things are like across the country.
Well, and
it looks pretty
auctions.
decent.
Auctions are a big place for that, but it gets tricky at auctions too, right? Like you got to be careful at auctions because there are some nefarious things that can go on at auctions, right? So if you're looking to buy a car for super cheap, sometimes the auctioneers will do something to the cars in the back, right? While you don't know, and so just like I've just seen tricky things at auctions. Like I've seen stuff at auctions that or I've seen things reported on at auctions, right? But like I just did my truck, right? Like I just pulled the whole radiator out and swapped the water pump and everything on that, right? And I'd never done that. I remember on the Mustang. Did I tell you I sold the Mustang?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember I pulled the supercharger
Did you
out.
drop group?
No, I should be at the White House.
Oh,
but
I went to. Never mind.
Why is this? Okay, I'm hitting the wrong keys. Anyways, I pulled the supercharger out and cleaned all that, but I've never done a full engine pull, right? And they're not hard. It's just you got to, like I said, you got to get the specs for the engine and the proper tools because, like, depending on the engine, you've got the springs that you have to hold in place, depending on the tensioner and all that weird stuff, right? So it's just you got to have the proper tools. You got to take your time. I think when Jake gets a little bit older, I'm gonna find an old muscle car that we could work on together and try to do. Especially if you get like the older engines, there's so much information on the old engines that that you can figure it out easily, right? Like there's a ton of videos on how to rebuild like an old Chevy 350 or something like that, so you just gotta, plan ahead. If you're gonna do a rebuild on a car, plan it out, right? Like make sure you know what you're gonna do, budget it out, make sure you have the budget for it, right? Like there is some planning, otherwise you're gonna get, like Addison say, older cars are easier. The newer cars, it gets a little trickier, especially when you get like the ODB2 stuff, where you have to reprogram the computers and stuff like that. But again, there's stuff for it. It just takes money, time, patience, plans, right? It's not hard. It's just it can be a pain.
I don't have.
Yeah, it can be a pain in the ass, especially now where it gets into the pain in the ass is if you got to weld shit. That's where it gets to a pain in the ass. It gets to be tricky. Like that's where you really need to have skill. That's where it takes skill. Like if you're welding or machining, that's where it takes skill. So like if you're really gonna do do you know who Fuse is? Fuse, what's his name? Fuse something? Yeah, time consuming, right? He gets into completely customized parts for those cars. That's why he gets cars with like 2,000 and 3,000 horsepower, because he does absolute custom builds on those cars. And so like he designs and machines his own parts that you'll never get really anywhere for those cars, right?
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill.
So that's where it just goes crazy. That's where I would love to be. Like I would love to be, if I had the machine shop for that stuff, I'd love to be a Foos and just like designing my own parts for a car. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I haven't gone that route in life, so. But you could easily go pick up a car. Like if you're trying to do something with your kid, you could go pick up an old Camaro or an old Mustang, especially an old Mustang. Go get an old Mustang. Like the New Edge, like I had. You could probably find a New Edge like I had, starting in 1999. That's when that New Edge came out. They came out with a 4.6 liter dual overhead cam. Super easy to work on, right? Like you could find one of those super duper cheap, probably like $1,000 or less by now, right? Decent horsepower for the kind of car, nothing amazing, nothing that's gonna beat anything, but for a first car will be a lot of fun, right? The cars, you could strip down the car, you can easily get those engines into a decent 300 to 400 horsepower range, depending on what you want to do with it, right? You strip all the weight out of it, you can get the car down to about 3,200 pounds, maybe 3,100 pounds, make it really nice and light, and then you have yourself a nice little fun car, right? Yeah, just go and get a junkyard car. Yeah, exactly. So easy stuff. Just gotta take your time with it. Like I said, I just pulled out the whole water pump and clutch fan on the truck. Had no idea how to do it, but it was fun. I mean, it took me God. What was I doing? I wanted to replace the water pump because the truck's got 114,000 miles on it, and so all of those the original sort of the extremities were on it, right? Like the water pump, the clutch fan, the electric fan, that's also on there. And so I had to pull off the whole water pump and the clutch fan assembly. That was a little tricky. I had to go get a special part for that because getting a hold of that clutch fan was kind of a pain in the ass. And then especially getting rid of the shroud, like because they put so there's a clutch fan to help keep the truck cool, and then there's an electric fan just up against the radiator. They put this huge fucking shroud behind over the whole thing, right? So it directs the airflow at the engine, but that shroud leaves like no space, and it's a complete nightmare to try and get in there and get the clutch fan off. So you have no space, and so it just took, like I said, I think I started that at about 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get finished to almost 10 o'clock at night. And that means, I had to refill the whole radiator system because the whole thing drained out, right? I had to sit and let the car idle, let the system burp itself, right? Let the whole radiator system burp itself, get all the extra air out, make sure everything that was, all of the fluid and the thermostat. I had to replace the thermostat too while I was in there because I was getting, my thermostat had stuck open. So it wasn't like, allowing the engine to get up to optimal temperature, right? Because your engine, you don't want your engine running too hot and you don't want it running too cold all the time, right? Like there's a fine balance of where your engine wants to run. So like you have a thermostat. A lot of cars have, unless you get into like the new imports, they have electric thermostats. But now a lot of modern cars just have like a thermostat that's just a piece of metal that will, I think it's like flexes open when it gets too hot. Anyways, mine was stuck open, so the radiator fluid was constantly flowing through the whole engine block, and so it kept my engine cool. It was keeping my engine cool, and so it couldn't get up to like, because if you look at manufacturers, they'll have like an optimal temperature range that they want the engine to be kind of running around, 190 to 200, right? And so mine was just staying low all the time, and it started throwing a check engine light like, hey, your engine's running too cool all the time, and so I had to replace all that, and it was easy, but again, it was just time consuming. Got to be patient with it. Got to take good notes. Make sure, because like with the water cool on mine, there was like 10 or 12 bolts, and so you can't. And they're all of them are completely different sizes for the most part, right? Like so you can't put the same bolt back in the or a different bolt back in this in a different slot, right? So you got to map out the water cooler and you got to map out where the bolts go, and that way you can kind of remember where the bolts went and everything like that. So you just got to know the little tips and tricks and have the right tools. I've built up all my tools in that garage over the last. God, do you don't remember when I was in the Air Force? Remember when we were in the Air Force in the dorms?
I remember.
And I was working on my stupid Mustang out in the fucking dorm parking lot. All that dumb shit. That's when I started building up my tool set. Was back in the Air Force there. So
you should have talked to Gabe. Gabe had an engine mount lifter in his room.
I wasn't doing no engine mount lifter and stuff. I wasn't doing no cherry pickers.
Gabe didn't have a car, but he had all the tools.
Yeah, I know. Well, he was into the imports, so
yeah.
Whatever happened to Gabe?
A big rack to lift an engine that'll fit an American car too. It's not just.
No, I agree. Like you got to get the. But I didn't need to pull the engine out of that Mustang. Like I wasn't into that at that point, right? Anyways, what the fuck am I doing? You got me talking on engines. Anyways, you know who the guy I like to watch, and here I recommend his channel. Scotty Kilmer. He's got about 3 million subs. I subbed to him back. He has exploded all of a sudden. He's fucking hilarious. He's funny to watch because his hands never hold still. He's an older guy. He's a independent mechanic, but he's been a mechanic since the 60s.
I've seen this guy's videos before.
Yeah, but he's really smart and he's really knowledgeable, and he gives you like honest opinions about vehicles, right? And he gives you really, really good maintenance tips, right? So if you're trying to figure out the best way to maintain your car, yeah, you watch Scotty too, Addison. I love Scotty. I watch him all the time. He's got really good maintenance tips on how to especially like troubleshooting stuff, especially if you just want to troubleshoot.
Yeah, I actually watched a few of his videos to just do some basic stuff on my wife's old Highlander.
Right, and he's like, well, if you're experiencing this kind of stuff, spray your MAF sensor with some electronic cleaner, or spray this and that, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I've known like a lot of the few things, so when I was watching him, I was like, yeah, I like this guy. So and then he's just funny. He gives you good, honest opinion about cars. So, all right, where am I? You guys have all distracted me now. Y'all party crashed me here. Hold on here.
We're just sitting here waving at you.
Are you?
We'll Rochambeau.
Fucking party crashed me. I'm distracted now. I don't know where Eric's at. I tried calling him earlier, but I guess he maybe fell asleep or something. All right. I want to do.
Is his number still the same?
Yeah, but I mean it's late. I texted him twice, and so I'm gonna head over to the safe. Wait. Oh wait. I was supposed to fabricate a magazine, right? I can do that over here. What do we? So she can buy and sell.
Looking for something special?
Thanks. Addison says shooting guns and talking cars. Perfect Saturday night.
Nearly cleaned me out.
Now I just gotta talk about women.
I know, right? We can talk about.
Hopefully, I'll have more stock next.
Of course, I'm the only.
We're talking about cars and trucks and dogs.
And to be honest, again, I'm not getting sidetracked. That's why I like to buy American, because they may not. I mean, their build quality is definitely on par now with imports, and they may not have been, up to 10 years ago. But if you're getting some of the newer cars today from American, man, they're so easy to work on. They don't do like what BMW or Mercedes does, right? Like, you cannot work on a BMW or Mercedes yourself unless you spend thousands of dollars to get the special tools that Mercedes and BMW and all of those luxury guys do to work on those cars, right? Like, I couldn't get a BMW and use my tools to work on that car right now because they require completely specialized tools to work on that car. And that's why I always stay away from those cars. And it's so funny. I've known that, and then I was watching Scotty's videos, and that's why he was just like, that's why I don't like to buy those cars, just because I can't work on them without a $2,000 Mercedes tool. And I was like, yes. Talk shit about those motherfuckers. All right. All right, where am I? You got me sidetracked again.
It's not proving difficult.
Extended 45 ACP mag. Okay, I'll craft that.
Are you working on your leveling character or
Yeah, my
your
level
30?
No, my leveling character. Because there's so much. You're right, Omar. There seems to be a lot that has changed. Like, I'm talking to like characters I don't ever remember talking to in some of the bases there.
Well, that's just because you have a bad memory. Like the story and the game has not changed.
No, but I don't remember going through the settlements and getting all of the side missions from characters there. They just appeared.
No, we did that.
Good to see you.
I don't remember that.
In every settlement we went to, there was like always like 5 or 6 dudes that had like side missions.
Was there? I do not remember that.
I did them all. Like, I don't know if when you were playing, you didn't do them all, because when we played together, we didn't always hit every mission. But I always went back and I always did all of the side missions.
Okay, I'm crafting all this nonsense. Okay, I don't want to. I guess I'll do a scope too, right? So the mods in this game, are they like Division 1 where you could craft the mods and they would have different stats?
Once you have the mod, it's always in your inventory. Like, it's not a disposable piece.
It's not like Division 1.
Yeah.
So it's that once I craft one of the sites, that's it. That's
for the weapons. Yeah.
It's basically you learn it and then you can put it on any weapon. That's all you have to do. Like, you learn it and then you can just throw it.
But I only get the one magazine for the one weapon. So if I want to use that magazine, I have to take it off the one.
No. You can once you learn the magazine, you could apply it on any weapon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can put them on every single weapon that it works on. It's just how to do it and you just do it.
Okay, but what about the mods for the abilities, the skill mods? Do those randomize stats?
Those are disposable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to. You can pull them off whole. Like, if you like a particular mod and you want to move it to a new piece of gear, like, you don't have to destroy it. You can pull it out. But you will get
His
lots of
pull-out
those.
game is not strong.
No, that's why I have 2 children.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Because it's those last 2 inches that you just can't finish in the last minute.
No.
But yeah, no, the mod.
Someone's bragging he has more than 2 inches. Well done.
I know. It's a good fit.
That's what she said. Wow.
Another agent is now in your group.
Okay, so none of those magazines work for me.
So the thing is, like, the armor mods, like those you'll get different versions because those will roll different stats. So that's why you're chasing the god roll on those.
Okay.
The shitty ones, unless they fixed it, because I admit I haven't played in a long time. The shitty ones are like for the skills. So like your turret or your drone.
Okay.
Is that they require like skill power or whatever. I can't remember what it is, the stat, but I think it's skill power. And most of beyond like the low level ones, it requires so much skill power, it's almost impossible to be able to use them.
I thought I did a damn drone one. Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
So the ones for your skills, like your drone,
right?
Your chem bombs. I can't remember what they're all called. Anyway, those are ones that you have to take off and put onto other ones.
Okay. Okay.
But the shitty thing about that is they all require skill power, and at the higher level like the higher level mods, they require so much skill power, it's unlikely you'll be able to use them. So holding on to the lower level ones
Is actually the best.
is better.
Oh, okay.
Like there are a lot of people who make low level characters just to farm the mods
Interesting.
and then throw them into their like inventory to put them onto like higher characters.
That is interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah, it's something they broke, and I'm pretty sure they didn't fix.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever fixed it. It's always been the issue. And the problem is also is even if you get like a high enough skill to kind of improve your abilities, making a skill build is impossible. Like you just cannot get enough skill power to make your.
So you can't do like the healing skill that you could do back in the first one. Oh wow, really? So they want you just to run the specializations like the missile launcher and the. Like that's
pretty much
okay. I kind of miss that flexibility. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely skills that I missed, like just dropping a med box. I mean, there's still similar things, but.
Can I craft one more of those?
What are you trying to craft?
The mods for my skills here. I guess I can. Drone hull slot. What does that mean? Hull slot?
So the slot.
So yeah, if you go to your.
Oh, that's the different slots. Okay.
Yeah. It's telling me there is. Oh, it's below me.
What is this?
It told me to go up, but it's below me. All right.
Hull slot. Feed slot. Okay, cool. So I can use that here. 9.1. Oh, 9% damage. I'm gonna take that. All right. Where's the camera? So I didn't get the magazine unlocked for my machine gun. That sucks. I think I have to do that through. I'm not gonna run that. Perks. What do I have? Perks. Let's do this. Can I unlock this?
That's different.
Okay, so maybe I have to unlock the perk to get the extra magazines.
Or you just have to find the patterns in a sense.
I'm gonna do grenades because I want grenades. Now what is this? Signature weapon. Increases the amount of signature weapon ammo dropped. That's at 30. 3 new equipment loadouts can be... Okay, I don't care about that. What is this? Get access to 1 hard difficult bounty per day. I don't care. I'll do the carry food more. Deconstruction can yield extra crafting. Sure. Go to the extra grips. Unlocked. Muzzles. 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 Okay, muzzles and that. Oh, cool.
Later.
All right. Sorry, I'm just unlocking shit.
Hey, you looking for something special?
So all this stuff is still locked, though.
Group augmentation inactivated.
All right, I'm done and ready to go. Did you guys buy the year 1 pass at all?
I didn't.
Okay.
Like the original one, like
group augmentation active.
I'm gonna go to that safe house.
That safe house has a name, maybe?
I don't remember. I don't know what it's called.
The one that you...
The 1040?
When you click on it, it tells you.
The 1040? I don't know. That's where I'm at.
Okay, 1040, alright.
Theater scouts have identified a True Sons munitions.
Over there by Federal
stockpile at the
Triangle.
Department of Justice
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
Seems only right to blow it the fuck up, don't you think? Your target will be several reinforced ammo crates in the main courtyard. You'll need explosives to destroy them, but you should be able to procure C4 on site.
Group augmentation
There just
activated.
there just happens to be C4 on
Group
site.
augmentation inactivated.
Well, yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
I know, right? How silly of me to ask. Oh, it is already 10:30. Did not realize it got on so late.
Civilians in distress.
Yeah. I just happened to look at Discord and see you guys were in here. It's like, oh, hey.
I don't know why I'm hiding behind this tiny little pole, because it ain't gonna protect me, man. Oh my god, this guy has a chainsaw.
Group augmentation.
That's cool.
There's like the suicide bombers and shit too.
That's the first time I've seen one of the chainsaw guys.
Probably just don't remember.
Yeah, Tippy, your memory's a little.
No, I fought the guy that the sledgehammer dude in the firehouse, whatever it was. I remember fighting him, but I don't remember having a chainsaw guy run at me. But you guys, whenever I'm playing with you guys just charge ahead and kill so fast that I'm like, who was that guy?
Whatever. Oh my god, this from the dude who's the epitome of
Yeah,
running
that's
forward
when
and
that's
killing
when we were all the same level. But when I was trying to level up with you guys, you guys just go in there and just murder everything. I was like, oh, everyone's dead. That's great.
I'm really confused. I have. What the hell? You guys are in two different directions to me. Is that true?
I'm in this quest that you started. Where are you?
I don't know. There was civilians in distress over here, so I'm kind of helping them out.
I went to the quest where you said that you were going to.
I know, but I got distracted by the civilians in distress. You can't leave.
Okay.
You can't just.
Somebody else will come along.
I mean, you can't just leave them. You can't. Oh, that was.
Civilians in danger. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I got a poiple. I got a poiple. Okay. Isn't that like a part of a movie somewhere? We just can't leave it for the next guy. I can't remember. There's something like that that's in a movie.
Sure.
I can't remember now. I'm trying to think of the scene. I remember the scene where they're like, it's like a Saving Private Ryan or something. Like, we can't just, the machine gun nest, we can't just leave it for the next
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I know. I remember that kind of scene in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
I think that's when the medic bots. Like,
Yep, the medic gets it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the yellow. Hold on. There's the yellow behind this patrol. I want to get the yellow.
Yeah, I can't watch Saving Private Ryan because I'm just.
Yeah.
The Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas. They've been trying to get in there for ages.
Who's this yellow? Major Wyatt?
He's a heavy weapon guy too. Was he running with like a bazooka or something?
Carl.
Sweet baby Jesus. Sorry, there's so much distractions.
It was funny. I didn't realize it was a yellow until I was like face to face with him because I was just trying to nav to him on my mini map, and then he's right in front of me, like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, that's
like,
a
oh
big
wait,
guy.
I'll face tank him.
Pulling Eric.
All right there, Eric.
I saw the end of the.
That's funny. So does your boy know what kind of cars he likes, or he just likes fast cars?
That munition stockpile is too
He
good
just
a
likes
target to
fast
pass up.
cars.
Get in there and do some damage.
Like Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I remember this one. I've done this one so many times.
He's gone for cover.
Fuck yeah.
Next one's a gunshot.
Alright.
Where
They
are you
no
at?
longer have the minigun.
Where's Omar at?
I was dicking around in my inventory, and then you guys ran off. So I'm trying to catch up. I keep forgetting about those club rewards. Like, oh, let me see what the club rewards are. I was like, oh, it needs to do kills with SMGs. I'm like, I got an SMG. I can do this.
Oh, that's right. That's like that daily stuff, right?
Yeah, I figured since we're doing
The weeklies, yeah.
Weeklies, that's right.
Eliminate True Sons with SMG enemies with frag. Eggs, eliminate outcast with shit. I was reading.
Sorry.
Aren't they?
Say what? You're cutting in and out a little.
Maybe something's going on in the back of my internet because I've noticed you guys doing a little bit of that too.
Yeah, you're cutting. You're like cutting in and out, going that fade like.
I don't know if that's gonna make it any difference, but.
No, you sound fine. You seem fine now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna try and put an SMG on.
Move to the next area, or?
Yeah. Hang on. Let's clean it up.
I'm gonna see if I have an SMG on me. I don't think I do.
I got my chatterbox, so.
So hey, hold on. How do you find out the weeklies? What do you do?
Shift F2.
Shift F2. Oh, that's right. Okay, and then what are the club challenges?
Yep.
Okay, eliminate True Sons using SMG. How many do you have to kill?
25.
Odds are, yeah.
Like when you click on it, it'll tell you what the requirements are.
I've clicked on it and I see nothing.
To
Eliminate
the
True
right
Sons.
of it should say.
Yeah, it just says
SMG True
eliminate.
Sons bounty says score 0 of 25.
Nope, doesn't tell that me too.
Are you
Frag
actually
out.
looking?
It says eliminate using fragments, grenades, but okay. SMG outcast.
To the right of it, it should say 0 of 20.
Nope. But let me connect it. Let me see if I have an SMG. I do. Is that an SMG? Oh. Well, then I will go with that. Screw it. Does that go towards the clan stuff?
No, that's just like. The only real reason to do those challenges are to get the Ubisoft currency. If you want to buy stuff from the Ubisoft store.
I used it this Christmas.
For what?
Well, there you go.
You trade in like 100 points and get 20% off games.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So like I got for Christmas because there's no new games that I wanted. I bought. I finally got New Dawn, Far Cry New Dawn.
Oh, okay, cool. How did you play that yet?
Oh yeah, I beat it in like 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
It should have been a DLC. It was too easy.
Okay.
And I got Primal, which took me way longer, partially because I was trying to do the achievement for surviving like permadeath basically. So I put it on survival mode and put it on permadeath. accidentally fucking drowned myself like 13 hours into the game, so I had to
Wow.
start over. So I was just like, fuck this, and just did like the low level, and yeah, so I just decided to do the low level and beat the game. But yeah, but yeah, Far Cry Primal cost me technically nothing, because they were
Wow.
also doing that if you bought 2 games, you got the third one free, the cheapest game free.
Okay.
So I bought New Dawn for like $30, which was almost too much in my opinion. And then I think it was it was less than $30, because my total bill was like $30. So yeah, got New Dawn, Rainbow Six Siege, and Primal for $30. I have not played Siege.
No.
Not yet.
Where do we go?
But
I'm lost. Where do we go?
Oh, right, we gotta collect the explosives. That's what we're trying to do. So we gotta find the explosives.
I found something over here, but
yeah, they're boxes.
oh, I
with,
see something.
like,
Okay, I see you got.
yeah,
You're back
they're
there.
they're marked for C4 and stuff. They're just spread around.
Ah, here we go. Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys, because I've never found him. Like, I think the
I see you got one
I
there.
did this
Yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah, there's one. So someone's already collected this one. I got the one back there.
Oh, it looks like we're ready to go through the door. Okay, we're ready. Let's go through the door.
Okay, 2 of 4. All right. Yeah. I've played Siege on like free weekend, and it's okay, but I prefer like the co-op ones, because I'm not big into PvP, as we may remember. So
Right.
which are fine, but you know, again, in my mind, it was basically free because I was really getting it to get Primal, which I'm not even a huge fan of Primal. Like Primal's
Primal
kinda
any good?
I like the idea of it. It's just a little slow because you know, you have to run around everywhere. Minus when you can like get saber-tooth tigers and tame them and ride them, but it's not
Right.
like you can hop in a helicopter and go somewhere. You have to walk there.
Gotcha.
Minus that there's a lot of fast travel places. So
Interesting.
yeah, I liked the idea of it, but I think it's too slow for most people. And it's tough to go back to anything after playing 5, because 5 was just so much better than all the other Far Cries, in my opinion.
Really?
Well, you
I
played
liked
all of
no.
the
I
Cries, too.
well, I played. What did I play? 4 or 3 and 5?
I think
4
I think
and 5.
you play
4 and
didn't you
5.
Play 3? I thought you played 3, 4, and
Wait,
5.
What's the Tibet one?
I don't remember which ones take place where.
But I didn't finish the Tibetan one. The one where you're like in Tibet with the elephants and all that. I didn't finish that one. And I didn't. Okay, you got that
All
box?
right, now get clear before it detonates.
That's the only box that we gotta blow?
No, there's 4 of them, so there's 4 that can blow.
Okay.
I don't have any C4, so I.
You should be able to. I mean, right now we're on secure the area, so that's our focus anyway. Kill stealer.
There's a yellow over here. Ooh, that hurt.
What cannon is that? There's a fucking... Why are you picking on me? Okay, good. Shoot at someone else.
There he goes. Oh, there's a whole bunch coming out now.
The SMG is not great for shooting a guy laying down at range.
I can't see anything over here.
Oh, no.
You suppress him, keeps the sniper from shooting. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not that you're worried about a sniper when you're 500.
Yeah.
Who the hell grenade at me. Mother effer.
Some ballsy motherfucker, right?
Exactly. Who the hell does he think he is?
Okay, I'll take this back box over here by the Humvee. Okay, that one's done. There's a front
Boom
one.
goes the dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Why is it marking the one that I already blew up?
I don't know. You got that one, Omar?
Like this one's blown. Okay.
With those munitions destroyed, True Sons won't be able to launch any major offensives in this area anytime soon. Good work.
Okay, what did I get? I got blueprint. What? I've missed that. And a field percent. Okay, hold on. I got a field cache. Let me see what I got here. Mask and an SMG. Okay. Do. Sweet. All right. Okay, now we're out of here. I'm not.
There was a guy past me. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
There's a couple guys over there.
He just wanted to make me feel like Eric was still here.
I know, right?
Hey. I'm gonna remember Eric. In his honor, I'm gonna just randomly shoot my teammates.
That's right.
In his honor.
Okay, let me see what's next. So while I'm here, I've got a side mission for Shade Cat. Let's go get that.
There's like two side missions right next to us.
Yeah.
Repurposed to decontaminate equipment recovered from the dark zones. It's only a matter of time before the hyenas get in there. So be good to get to that cache before they do.
Oh yeah, that's a one right here. Oh, you're gonna go that one further away? Okay.
Tippy does.
Yeah.
Let's get the Shade Tech.
This one that's right near us? No, I'm going to the one on the other side of town.
It's got Shade Tech on it. I want the Shade Tech.
Because to me the other one shows for Shade Tech, but okay.
Oh, I don't know. This one, I looked at both of them, and one of them had a Shade Tech icon.
Whatever.
See this one? Look, if you look at the icon, it's got Shade Tech on it.
Friendly control point in proximity.
To me it doesn't, but the other one shows, like, I can see that there's going to be Shade Tech in that building.
Is that?
Looks,
Do you think you did
fine.
that mission before or something? Do you think that's why, or?
I don't know. I don't really care. We'll kill shit.
Kill
it doesn't
shit.
look like I have because it you know, it's still blue, but
right.
They've been trying to get in there for ages.
I think there was a chest back here. Nope. Faulty memory.
Hold on. What about back in here? There's ammo or whatever this is. No, I guess never mind.
Kid's jacket. Preacher up. Alright.
Alright, Tippy, you breach. Go on.
What?
This is your story.
Alright, this mission.
These aren't exactly True Sons, so I don't know why I'm still rocking the SMG.
Well, we had to kill two different factions with an SMG.
These are outcasts. I think.
Oh yeah, Outcast. You're right. Okay, so that was another one.
Yeah, and then there was one that we needed to do with a shotgun.
Oh, you leveled up.
I don't even have a shotgun. I just really don't like shotguns.
Shit, I went down quick.
Look at that fucking noob.
Dude, they all fucking floored me. That was great.
You were there.
Well, I was right there at the door.
They
Yeah.
came out the door.
They all came out the door and they all said, "Hey." Slap. God damn it.
Signs critical.
Alright, well, somebody's gonna have to res me
Agent
now.
incapacitated.
Thank you, sir. Again. Oh my god. Why are they one-shotting me so badly?
Are you not waiting for your health to actually recover?
It was like I was getting two-shotted. Like that one guy was just two-shotting me.
I don't think I hit anyone with that. Grenade! I don't know why it kind of amuses me when he, like with the SMG, and I think, whoa, hello, someone's shooting for me from back here. How, you know how it's got your center dot where your bullet's supposed to go, and it starts jumping all over the reticle area? Yeah, it's like, that's more realistic to show you what it's actually going to be doing, because odds are it's not going to be that accurate like that.
Yes. Oh, there's a bunch down there.
Right height in a key box. Better at higher levels.
Come right at you. Come right at you, this top of stairs.
Yeah, but he's 500. He doesn't have to worry about it. Come on. Reach the basement. It's all about the basement. All about the basement.
Don't wit.
Oh, Omar. Yeah, Omar loved that song.
I still love that song, just not when Wit sings.
Oh. Sorry.
I wasn't singing it. I was making a parody of it.
Right.
Did you watch the Meghan Trainor carpool karaoke?
No. I'd have to talk to the wife. She watches stuff like that. I don't.
It was on YouTube.
Hold on, should I open this hyena case over here?
No. Wait till you get to max level.
Max level? Okay.
Like, unless you like really are in need of some like.
No, I'm not.
Like massive upgrade that you're running out with like a weapon that's like 5 levels too low.
But the only problem is he opens it. We all get credit for it, and that's bad because I don't want it.
Vital signs. Why are my vital signs low? Okay. All right, you guys ready?
I'm just scrapping some shit because my bags are full again.
Oops, I opened the door.
That's fine. I'll catch up.
No, I'm gonna wait too. I'm gonna go through my stuff as well. No. And
actually, I should check if there's any projects. Actually, my I don't remember how to do anything. Progression. No, that's not it. Social. No. God, I remember there was a shortcut to look at your projects.
You had to go to the map or something, right? You had to go to the map.
Yeah, if you go to the map. And then up at the top says projects.
Yeah, that's before. That's why I like to keep a lot of extra shit, because you never know what they're gonna ask for. But I'm getting tired of having to do this like every time I loot something. Right. God, I keep doing All right.
Was there? This is the one where you had to like shoot through the back door or something.
Technically loot it to the wall, but
I guess I had a code, so whatever.
Some high velocity rounds.
Was that all in here? What the hell?
shot a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was everything that was in here. Oh, there's a little bag over here, but that's just gonna be junk. Something already full of water.
It's called components.
No, that was a bag for like. In that case, it gave me like water, which I'm full up on anyway.
Viral contamination detected.
So I tend to buy my movies from Vudu, right? You know, like some people buy like Apple, and some people buy Google, right? Or even on YouTube, right? I've been doing it through Vudu. So what's funny is the #1 trending movie right now is that movie Contagion, because of the bird out flu. And I was like, because everyone kept saying, I saw like some news article, oh, Contagion predicted this outbreak, and then all of a sudden it's '1 on Vudu, and I'm like, yeah, everyone's brushing up on their homework.
I like I was gonna say conspiracy theory, but it's not. It's just fake news. It's just lies basically. So someone is basically saying that that Chinese spies stole the coronavirus from a Canadian like lab, and they're referencing a story of when basically some some Chinese like nationals were going to school in Canada, and they got fired from a lab, and basically that story is what they're using is like, yeah, those people stole it, but it's been like that's a year ago, like, it's just kind of funny that it's that's misinformation thing, or like using, it's like when you see people post stories of like,
that was cool. I didn't know you could blow up that gas pipe above that guy and kill him instantly.
years ago, dude, like,
huh?
I didn't say anything after that.
So that gas pipe right there, I didn't know that. I got 2 yellows now, but these are going to be yellow level 30s, aren't they? Why am I getting?
No, they'll be your level.
Okay, hold on. Where'd that go?
Unless Omar's dropping them for you.
No, level 16. Designated hitter. That's awesome.
I don't see that. Like this one, I see as a Stoner LAMG.
No, I got 2 yellows. Yeah, for me, it was.
Yeah, this is a yellow, but it's only level 250.
Yeah, it's because that's the tier that we're in, basically. Oh, we're done. Wow, it's so different doing this with a group as opposed to solo. Every time I've done it solo, it's such a pain in the ass because there's so many guys coming at you.
Oh, can I get rid of that?
I got an exotic suppressor, or something.
Nice.
Muzzle brake. It was weird. I don't really know what it was.
Isn't that for one of the exotic weapon builds?
Probably. I just got to make sure that I do it on a when I get the character to max level and not low level.
Okay. Is there anything in here then? Are you guys? Oh, you guys are way up there. Okay. Sorry, I'm still back here.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna go up. Okay. Soda machine.
I'm in combat, so I can't. Oh, okay. I see. There's.
What are you in combat with?
I don't know.
So how do we do this one?
But there's red pings here though.
Here. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna. That's how. I knew there was a way you had to like shoot the door through the crack or something. I knew that one of those was coming up.
Oh, there's an event going on out here or something.
Why can't I loot that? Oh, I'm full. Fuck. No. I'm full. Hold on.
Oh no.
Ow, 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 ow.
What are you doing?
I'm stuck in combat with these guys outside, so I went out to kill them, but now I'm getting rushed by an
How do
elite and...
How do I...
I don't even know how to get outside. Here we go.
Yeah, there's just guys down the road here.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I see a bunch.
Yeah, like, somehow I ended up in combat with them,
Ooh, that
so
was a
I can't put my new gear on.
Oh, that had to hurt. That was in the knee. This rifle's awesome.
Supplies nearby.
All right,
Which one?
Supply drop nearby.
I want to head back to the settlement so I can turn in for the projects. Because I got a bunch of gear that I can turn in, right? Because they want the holsters and the
Which
chests.
settlement? The campus?
The theater, sorry. I've only got one unlocked right now, so.
Okay.
We could use your help.
Okay, so what do they want? They want... How do I know?
Theater. Yeah, I have 2 at the theater as well.
Blueprint, muzzle brake. Okay, so I got a muzzle brake. Awesome.
Can you help us out?
Alright. So I'll donate that. And then I need to do 3 masks. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I had 3 masks perfectly. Then I got ACP replica. Okay.
There's a new portable device up here? What?
Yeah, I got the same one.
Think you can help?
Like, did the last update they go back and just add new random collectibles?
Probably.
Down 1 glove. Minus 1 glove there. Okay, so I just need to do activities for the east. Okay, and then I can't do anything for East Mall. What did you guys find? This drop?
There's
this is where I'm standing.
There's a satellite phone thingy there.
Oh, I must have gotten it earlier because I don't. Collect my rewards in the theater. Buckle up, duckies, because we got a lot of bread.
Hey, yeah, don't forget about the commendations. Check to see if you have any commendations. That gives you shit too.
What am I looking for?
So when you hit like escape and you go to progression.
Progression, yes.
Up at the top says commendations. Third from the left. I guess it's the center one. So third from the left or right.
Okay.
Like those are different achievements you've made, and like they actually have like what you call it, like awards you can pick up.
Oh, okay.
So like there's like badges you can put on.
Okay, it doesn't look like I have anything to collect right now. Okay.
It definitely helps cut down on the heat a bit, which is a bonus. Good to see you.
All right. Do I have anything else?
Supply drop detected.
Let me go ahead and deconstruct everything else that's junk then. How do I create more space in my backpack? Do I have to do that through a
level up in skill?
Okay.
Yeah. You work that scroll wheel.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
I'm feverish. I'm feverish on that scroll.
It's like I don't even know if you'd be able to hear mine unless I lean right in.
Oh yeah, now I hear it.
But I'm like literally putting the mic, half
Right
an inch
into
to it. Otherwise, I can't make it loud enough.
Okay, so just to be clear, if I have a weapon with the weapon mods in it, I can deconstruct that weapon, and it won't deconstruct the mods, right? Like I still have access to those mods then.
Correct. You
Okay.
can throw those mods on anything you want, even with them
Yeah,
on.
just think of it like a spell. Like the spell's in your inventory.
Yeah.
You can apply that spell wherever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. All you need is the knowledge. That's it. And once you learn the knowledge, that's it.
All right. I think. So I'm running an SMG. I don't want you. Guess I'm done with you. I'll run this stuff. All right. Skill unlocked. New service available. Shooting range. Dark zone officer. So I know you guys don't. All right. So we got one more side mission back down here in what is this? The Federal Triangle. So I'm gonna go back to 1040. I'm gonna go back to 10 forward.
If only.
Nerding out. That makes me. Do you guys watching? Well, we can go to
you
the
know what?
control point.
Say what? What'd you say?
There's the control point. Well, okay. Are you looking at the National Archives mission?
We could have gone there. You're right. Yeah.
Go to the control point. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you can do control points. Okay.
And theoretically, you should loot the control points every day because
you're right. I forgot.
Yeah. I do it. I try back when I was actively playing. I tried to do it at the end of the day because by then I leveled as far as I was going to level on that character, kind of deal.
Okay.
So
you basically get the highest level stuff you were going to get anyway.
Yeah, I was going to get the highest level I was going to get that day because I didn't want to loot at the beginning of the day and then basically level up and in an hour and then have old gear. So
Okay, hang on. I got some stuff, so let me go through these.
Shotties.
What else is new? Yeah, I know. Okay, thank you. Glows, yes.
Yeah, I think the Stoner LAMG is new. I don't remember that in game before.
Yeah, it actually came when they released the raids.
The raids, like.
Yeah, like when the first raid opened, like it wasn't tied to the raid. It just they put a bunch of new gear at the same time.
Okay, because I don't remember it. Now I'm looking at it. And
Where's
is the
the
suppressor real or is that just cosmetic?
I think it's just cosmetic.
Okay, so
Where
it's not.
is this officer? How do I turn stuff into this guy? Is it the
gotta
control
walk
point
up there.
officer?
Yep.
Oh no! It's the exotic that I looted. It's already on it, so it's the QDC sound suppressor fits in the quick detached coupler of the Stoner LM. I want to say LMG, but it's LAMG.
Well, I have it not as an exotic, but just as a gold item. But you know what? You're right. It is hard coded on there.
Yeah. But yeah, I looted it during that last mission as an exotic. That was the color it came up as, like that red color.
Very nice.
So
Nice,
you probably looted it as an exotic as well. You just don't realize it because it's been a while.
No, like I'm looking at it. It's not it's a high end. It's not an exotic.
I don't think it represents color in the map though, on the weapon. Like it's just attachments are whatever color they are.
No, but the weapon itself, like I have it as a high end.
Oh, no.
But it has the hard coated muzzle.
Yeah, the weapon itself for me is a superior, but I looted the suppressor as an exotic.
Oh, you got an exotic suppressor?
I'm confused as you, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That's pretty cool.
So I remember it popping up and thinking, oh, that's because remember I said I got an exotic, muzzle brake or and that's what it hard.
Well, you know, it could be something new because like I've had my Stoner LAMG for a while, and it has that same suppressor, but it's just the same color as the weapon. I have it as a 500
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go up and
You ready?
mess some shit up, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be using that stoner now that I think about it.
Friendly control point detected.
Hold on, you said Shift F2? Shift F2?
Yeah, gives you the club rewards and crap.
Oh, you have to click the add. Well, son of a bitch, I've been doing this whole thing the whole time, and none of those counted.
Add.
Huh? If I do
Oh, because you didn't actually add it to your inventory. Okay.
Yep.
Not gotcha. You just been looking at it. You just didn't add it to your actual quest.
All right, well, I'll just add these and blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah, and then you gotta remember to actually claim the reward.
Okay. Well, that was
Isaac
a...
can get you into the vault, which is where the declaration will be held. But first, you're gonna have to get past a whole lot of True Sons.
Perfect.
There you go. We got a bunch of True Sons to go on, so you can complete it right here.
Let's see. We'll see. Water.
Oh yeah, that was a True Sun box. Yeah.
Inventory's full.
Noob.
Oh, crap. I didn't... Whoops, I opened that. Sorry. I opened this box with... whatever that was.
Oh, that there? Yeah, it's whatever.
Sorry.
Watch that drone!
The only thing that always annoyed me about these missions, like the club reward type missions, is you have to land kill shot. So
doing it in a group
you
is,
know, getting kills. You know, I'm not now, but I'm just reminiscing that it used to drive me crazy back in the day. Because like now I don't care because I'm not actively trying to do anything in this game, but just chilling with my peeps, you know.
Word.
Shitting with the homies.
Yep.
Hey, I got my my reward. It's nice. I didn't do that before. It just popped up and said, "Hey, you completed this."
It pops up, and I also, because I have the app, it pops up on my phone as well.
Well, none of those took from me. Now I got a purple stoner LMG.
Yeah, so you got the same thing I did.
I just got... Oh, and it does... What? No, what does it have? It has a mod on it.
Yeah, it's got the suppressor on the end.
But it's locked.
Yeah, because you can only have the suppressor.
And that's all... Okay. But I can't... Oh, whatever. Okay, anyways. None of those kills counted for me. Meh, whatever.
Because you gotta get kill shot. So
Right,
you weren't
guys.
landing kill shot. Moved on.
It's weird though. I got them to notice that I completed it, but when I go into my reward, it still says I have two left to get. So I can't actually collect it.
So you know what? Yeah, there can be lag, I think, as I recall. Again, I haven't really played this game since I don't even know when. I did briefly go back, like one day I went back, but after you guys kind of stopped, well, after Eric and Tippy kind of disappeared, it was just Koso and I. And I think Omar, you joined us a few times.
Yeah, a couple times.
But after I was 500 on like 2 characters, it was kind of like, eh, you know.
It's like, there's really nothing left for me.
Yeah, it was the same thing for Breakpoint. Like, I think Tippy and Eric played it for one day,
Pretty much.
then yeah, and then I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. I got myself to the max gear score kind of thing you could be, and then I
I'm gonna
haven't
loot
been
up.
back since. It's fine. This is like we just run downstairs and then we have to go back up, which is a easy point for us to sit and wait.
Okay, yeah.
The declaration should be in the last storage area on the left.
This fight was always fun. The end fight here, because they're above you and get around you too easily.
Did you guys end up beating Breakpoint?
Yeah, I completed the story and everything. I didn't go back.
Time to get out of there.
I did so I guess I played the first month.
Right.
I think I got all the rewards that you could that month, and then haven't been back since. Ironically, the raid released like the next day, and I still didn't go back.
There's a raid?
Yeah, there's a raid.
What's the
There's
raid?
I don't know. I haven't been back to see it and do it. There's an I know there's an achievement for doing it, but I still hasn't been enough for me to go back and do it.
Interesting.
Oh, you want that one? I'll take this one. Okay, I'll take. Okay, I'll go up high then. I'm getting killed because I'm. Oh man, yeah, I did go down. I went left. I'm down, by the way.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, because I went left, and then when I saw one of you go left, so I'm like, okay, I'll go right, and then I realized someone was right, so I went to go middle, then the person was in middle, so I'm like, oh fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm going right. Oh, I'm on the wrong gun all of a sudden.
Good work in there. We put the declaration on display in the White House and get the word out that it's been secured. And this is gonna send a message. It's gonna give people hope.
My inventory is full yet again. Yes, it is.
Alright, who's fighting what?
I'm out here. Oops.
Lady, you do you.
Yeah.
I ain't judging. There's an area over here.
Including Shade Tech.
including shade tech. All right.
Okay.
Just got a bounty pop up.
Yeah, let's go do this bounty.
Charge. It's actually really close. Dear. Well, this looks oddly familiar. It's like everything's still on fire from when we were here earlier.
Oh, he's underneath us.
He's glitched.
Yeah, I can't get.
I'm gassed.
Serious trauma detected.
That couldn't have been it.
Oh, I see they're still down. Yeah, we gotta go through the door. So we're literally gonna run through the mission we just did, but in a different... We're like in a stack.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
Ow, ow. Damn remote control carb done blow me up. Ow, you're getting shot in the buttocks as I'm down here.
Well, it was just a bee. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Who's behind us?
Ow. God dang. She done hurt a bit. I think I was still weakened by respawn.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go through the inventory.
Yeah.
Stop. Inventory time.
That is trash. Oh.
What I always get confused on is the new bonuses for the different types of gear. I'm just wondering what's worth it and what isn't.
I jump back to the base to pick up skills because I have tons of shade tech, but I can't. I know there's certain ones that gave you XP, and I'm just trying to remember where those are.
Oh, that's right. We're in combat somehow.
Oh, that one needs to be level 30. I guess I got out at a good time.
Yeah, let me run away. Let me get out of here. Can I fast travel while in combat or no?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
We're in combat.
Yeah.
Oh, back to the settlement real quick.
All right, so Tippy, what we need to do is we need to get ourselves an old Lancer Evo, and we need to rebuild it.
I told you, stay away from the imports.
Get a Yugo. That's what you should get.
Nobody makes Yugos anymore.
I didn't ask you if it was being made anymore.
The problem is the ones that were made are
Were
now
pieces of shit in the first place.
well, yeah, that they're now just old scrap. Like they don't even exist anymore.
Looking good, Agent.
You know, I keep seeing it says, "Oh, new projects are available." When I go to the project board, I have literally no new projects. So I'm like, what the hell is it talking about?
Okay, so I have to go to the East Mall, and okay, so I got a lot of stuff to do still. Okay.
Of course you do. You're only level 17.
Word.
Just pick the next destination, and I'm ready to go. I think.
Yeah, hang on. Let me, I don't know. I was thinking about getting like an old Camaro and dropping in an LS1 into it.
Well, you know, an old 80s Camaro can't go wrong with that.
Nah, I don't think I'd go back that far. Right? That's like too heavy of a body. I would stick with like the early 2000s, the sort of the F body models, not not with the ones that used to run the LT1s, but the sort of the newer ones that the LS1s kind of came in. But I think I'd get like an LS6 or something like that, swap it out. Those old push rod engines are really easy to work on, and since those LS engines are so commonplace, right? You can get so many mods from them, make them really powerful, just naturally aspirated, like the LS6s, right? So, you can get yourself a nice 400 or 500 horsepower LS6 engine, no problem. And you can lighten up the F body. You just gotta find one that's not all. The problem with the F bodies and the problem with Camaros in general is that their bodies are just so fucking rattle-tastic. Like they just rattle.
Wow, a suppressor. It actually improves accuracy and doesn't affect damage.
Hey,
How?
Can you fast travel to the ring, Omar?
To the ring.
Yeah,
Where?
fast travel to
What
you.
part of town is that in?
That is in East Mall.
East
The safe house, the ring.
Yep.
Group augmentation inactivated.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah, I'm there now.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, see that's why I need to get me a new video card. Like it just took me forever to load. Like you
What
were
video
already
card do you
here
have?
by the time I popped in.
Wow. I don't think that's a video card, but
How do I? Isn't there some place I go to get missions
What are you
from this
looking
area?
it'd be right here that
Yeah,
you would
east. Did I
unlock
must have-
it, the project.
Why can't it? I guess it already tells me.
If you
How
if
come
you
I
already
can-
have if you already have the project,
Then I've been
then
here or something.
then you've been here.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, speak with Agent Calesso. Can I fast travel there? No. Let's go over to
To
this
the settlement?
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna run there though.
Oh,
Why are you gonna run
okay.
there?
Group augmentation.
I just fast traveled there. It's like,
Did you?
yeah.
Augmentation.
I'm like, yeah, why are you gonna run there? Like you've been there before.
Not to the
Because
settlement.
you got the quest. Yes, you have because you got the quest.
No, I've been to this safe house, but I cannot fast travel to that settlement.
Group augmentation inactivated.
Like I'll fast travel to Whitaker.
Yeah, because I think the thing you need to go to is like right here. I think you have to go to this hatch, as I recall.
Yeah, the hatch gets you inside.
Okay. I'll talk to this
I
lady.
remember there was a
attack.
secret or
Chemical.
something in this underground tunnel or something over here. It was like a
Underground tunnel.
random.
7 survivors.
Yeah, there's like a isn't this right
yes,
here?
Manny.
Is this it?
7 total.
Yeah.
The sheriff
There was
just
like
came in.
a quest there that
Can you get these
was
people to
you could
safety?
there was like
I'm
a
gonna go
quest
kill
that you
the
could only
bastards
find
that did
here and it
this.
didn't prompt you to it. You had to find it.
Hold on, don't go there.
You're
I'll
safe
find it.
now. I promise.
Oh, hello.
The attack came from Jefferson Plaza.
What sucks is like
You
we're
know
killing
what
all
to do.
these outcasts, but it's not counting towards my outcast
Hey.
bounty.
These look
Kill
like
them
True
all.
Sons to me.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they're True Sons because they kind of have they have the marine coloring around their, like they wear the blue shirts.
Where are you guys at?
Yeah.
Not far from you.
Oh, okay. So
I-
you said there's a thing here? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Hostile control point
Yeah.
detected.
I'm just down the ramp here, right here.
Oh, there you
Can't
go.
see.
How do I get out to you guys?
Go right over here, this way. There's an opening in the fence over here.
Portable electronic device detected.
Oh, where's this electronic device?
It's probably underground, possibly.
Okay, you said there's a quest over here
Uh,
somewhere?
Wait, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, no, I think that's underground. So yeah, it's over. Pretty sure this is it. Granted, I'm going off memory from like when was this game released? Like almost
6
a year
months
ago.
I thought it was like 6-7 months ago.
I was thinking like March, so it feels like almost a year ago now.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. That sounds about right. Maybe March, yeah. Okay, so there's a quest here? Oh, I got the phone. Let me get this.
Well,
phone.
that's that thing there, and then loot here, and then we go here.
I'm telling you, man. Somebody better step up and get organized, or we'll be sitting here with our dicks in our hands while the city falls apart. Did you hear about the riots in Bloomingdale?
I've been trying to catch up on my sleep.
15 confirmed dead. God knows how many wounded. Bunch of stores looted.
It's even worse in New
Discover
York.
the side mission. Okay.
Oh yeah. I never knew this good lady was here.
Idiotic
You're
idea
welcome.
heading into True Sons territory.
You're in there to save priceless artwork. That's the point of this.
I know.
Weekend warriors handle.
But if they don't make it back, there isn't much just the two of us can accomplish. Agent, please.
And
head
there's
to the
nothing over
gallery
here,
east of
but
7th.
we did get that quest.
Okay, so she just gives us another side mission?
Yeah, but I remember it leads to a commendation or something or whatever. I know it's part of an achievement or something because you have to do her and another mission in order to get an achievement or something.
Okay, is that it for down here?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, let me look at the map here.
Agent, we got a situation.
Let's
The
go
crew's not
do-
sure how much you
we'll
know
go
about
do the side mission over here.
DC-62, but it's a chemical agent that was intended to stop the
DC-62
spread
lab
of green
quarantine.
poison. Good in theory, but it turned highly toxic when exposed to cold temperatures. It ended up being just as deadly as the disease. If there's research data on
You
DC-62
guys at
inside
the
the
mausoleum?
USDA building, we
We're
need
heading
to
up.
secure it.
We're running
Hostile control
from
point
where we were
identified.
because it's 150 meters away.
I love hood sliding like Bo Duke. I
I like how they made it an achievement. Like I think it's like just like in the movies or something like that. I can't remember what it's.
yeah, it's.
What's the achievement?
I
for-
have it.
Hood
For
sliding?
hood sliding, like for like I don't know, it's like
How many
50
cars?
times. Something like
50. Okay.
Well, you just have to do it once. You just slide over the hood of a car.
is
You
it
probably
once?
already have it.
Yeah,
you only
I
need
know,
to do
I
it
do.
once.
You need to recover any research related to DC-62.
I'm saying
from
Tippy probably already
inside
has it because we
USDA
probably
building.
talked
We don't want that data
about it.
ending
Like
up in the wrong hands.
you just find a car that's kind of by itself and then run at it, and then whatever it is, you vault the hood, and you'll get the achievement.
Wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah,
I
you can't
remember.
really do it on the trucks too good.
Let's see if I can do this cop car. Nope.
Who did we lose? No one important. Don't worry about it. It was the new guy no one liked.
I remember this area.
Hey, look at that. Your kill got me a field proficiency. And 3 tech points. What? Ah, but it's only a 251 cash. Ah.
Yeah, because you get it in the it's whatever you get. The tier that you get it in.
Base match. Item of interest detected.
Objective of interest detected. I wonder if that's gonna be somewhere inside at some point, I guess.
Portable device detected.
Be careful, Agent. This place is filled with hazardous chemicals.
That's probably inside too. Yeah, it's gonna be inside too.
Okay, let me get this phone. Where's this at over here? There's the phone, okay. There's a picture in here somewhere that I need to get.
Yeah, it's upstairs somewhere by the looks of it.
Find a way to the courtyard. You can access the basement from there.
Okay. Oh, here's the other phone. Cool.
I'm going to the quarantine. Anybody else coming?
What's up?
I'm just like I can look out this window and like there's places to jump down, so I'm curious. What like we're gonna go down there, I'm sure, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to think.
it shows me that's the way we're supposed to go. I guess that's what it shows. Hold on, let me get the accommodation zone investigated. Cool.
Contaminated zone, yeah.
Okay, so I got the picture and the phone. Okay.
What? That's weird. Did I get credit when you got the picture? Because like the
Maybe.
picture, it's no longer showing there for me.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That's weird.
Yeah, that makes it easier. Like if you're running with a group, like not everybody has to go click on the thing.
Well, yeah, and I mean they did do some of those improvements in this game, but I don't remember that being one of them previously. But if they've instituted it now, I'm perfectly cool with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because why doesn't it do it for the phones then?
Yeah, because we all have to go for the phone.
Did I deploy my drone? I guess I did.
Risk of severe respiratory
There's a special door over here.
Where?
Special door?
Well, not a special door, but it's a different door.
The Paris stocks. Oh, it's just different ways to go in. Like I shot the panels so that door would open. It's the same place. They all connect. It's just to choose which way you want to enter.
Oh, well, look at that. I only thought.
It's like it's a cycle.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a heart.
Oh, great. Here's one that we have to open this door. Where the hell do we have to shoot? Oh, I think I see it. There we go.
These composition readings should help us understand how DC-62 reacts to other chemicals.
Okay. What else are we supposed to do?
Could have swore there was one in here. Oh, I
I'm gonna go to this computer or something. Hold on. I'm at the computer. Download the research.
The preliminary test results. Looks like the scientists tried using numerous sterilization agents to lower the toxicity.
I love that this drone just stands out forever. I mean, that's kind of nice.
Download the research archives. I'll extract the data from
Okay,
Isaac.
now we're gonna go into go in there.
I think you've spent more than enough time down here, Agent. We've got what we need.
Okay.
You did good, Agent. There's a ton of data here. Should keep us busy for a while.
Contact. Charge. All right. Yeah, because he would do that. He like fires a grenade at me from like 2 feet. Like, yeah. Okay. I might go down, but we'll see. Yep.
Coming for you.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Immediate medical
Shit, I went
assistance
down
needed. Agent incapacitated.
That's right. I got the.
Yeah, you have that little thing that falls off and reses you. I have it on some of my characters, but not this one. I need to get back under cover before I get fucking owned here.
Ooh, shit, that was.
After you've been revived, your stats are lowered for like a minute or something. So just remember that.
Gotcha.
Think of it like res sickness and WoW.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he dropped any loot. Where did he die?
The purple guy, the big guy was over here, right here. Where I'm at.
Okay. Oh, this is just ammo over here. Yeah. He didn't drop any loot for me. What a prick. Alright.
Cheap bastard. Kept everything for himself. Well, you know, he did blow up, so, you know.
He did blow up.
Maybe whatever loot he had blew up with him.
Okay. Da-da-da. We're at 1150. Alright. I believe that I'm gonna have to call it a night, fortunately.
Wimp.
Yep. I've got all sorts of fun stuff to do tomorrow. As usual. Deconstruct everything.
Oh wow. Apparently they put out a new quest in one of the last patches because it doesn't show me 100% quest completion anymore. Apparently I have to go do the National Zoo. I thought I did that one.
I've done that one. Cause I remember doing that one.
Because that was one of the 3 new ones that they put out.
The zoo one, I remember one that was a zoo, and that's been like months.
How long do you have for these? Do you have like
Yeah,
a week for
it's
these?
the ones that are north of us. You got to get in the helicopter and they fly you out there.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them up there.
Yeah, I think I only finished 2 of them. I think there was still the zoo that I did finish, which is probably why it's still showing me not complete.
The I guess the new one that's come out, we're supposed to go to Coney Island, which should be fun. So it's like
Can't go wrong with Coney Island.
So it's kind of back to New Yorkish for the roots.
Now I want a hot dog.
Yeah, good old Coney Island Frank. Can't go wrong with that.
All right, I am gonna log out here.
Why don't you just go back to the White House?
Man, doesn't it put you back there when I log back in?
No.
I think it'll pull you. I think it pulls them to a safe house, and you're a safe.
Yeah, either a safe house or.
Logs back in. Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, dude. I'm gonna go back and see what if I can buy anything with those skill points I got, and then I think I'll log off as well.
All right. Just wanna, Addison, have a good night. Everyone else, have a good night. Stop streaming here.